People are talking about Hyundai and we want to know what they're saying. So we put cameras in a few of our cars. You could call it eavesdropping. We're calling it Hyundai Uncensored.
I never thought a Hyundai would be so awesome.
I think they might have made me a convert.
I am shocked.
Hyundai is really stepping up their game.
Sweet.
Sweet!
Sweet ride.
Ooh, loud at Mercy. Look at it.
I feel so lame for spending the money on my Mercedes.
We couldn't have said it any better, but you might. Test drive a Hyundai today and let us know what you think.
Alright guys, it's time for some takeout from Ryan. So we are inside the new Hyundai Sonata. This is a top of the line model and we're going to show you what this car has for us. Alright, so first of all, let's go to the dashboard. What does this dashboard have? This is the control console. Alright, so it is equipped with a 6-disc changer. So one slot here can swallow up to 6 compact discs. This car is equipped with 7 speakers, 6 speakers and 1 subwoofer. I'm gonna show you something, what the unique thing about this device. Go down here, can you see that? Right down there, it says auxiliary. Yes, you've read it right, iPod and USB connector. Now I'm gonna give you a little down low on the different type of connections you have in normal cars and what gives this car an advantage amongst all the others. All right, first of all, you have your iPhone, your iPod, your iTouch, whatever iDevice have you bring it with you to your car, right? You have all your music there and everything, and when you have your music there, you want to pop it in your car. So there are different types of connections that you can do with your car. I'm going to give you all the 4, starting from the lowest to the best type of connection. Okay, so well, a lot of people would opt for the lowest because it's the easiest way. You don't need to buy a new car stereo, or you don't need to buy a new car. It's called the FM transmitter. What is the FM transmitter? A lot of you already know what the FM transmitter is, but a lot of you still don't know what it is. So how does it work? Basically, you plug a device into your iPhone, iPod, iTouch, again, whatever iDevice you have, plug it in here, and what happens is your iPod or your iDevice now becomes a mini radio station. And then you set a signal on your car and you set the transmitter on your phone to 101.3. What happens is it transmits the audio from your device to your car. So you're acting like a mini transmitter. This is very cool. It's wireless, right? But there's a lot of disadvantages with the FM transmitter. What happens is you get a lot of interference. Basically, there are a lot of radio stations around us or whatever transmitting devices around us that are transmitting stronger signals than that of your transmitter on your device. The second one is having the direct audio jack to your car stereo, right? And there are car stereos that have auxiliary ins that you plug in to the car, right? Which is another 3.5mm jack. Now that is nice because you now get the whole clarity of the audio. Whatever audio is going out of your iDevice will now come out of your car stereo crystal clear, right? But the thing is, you have to control all your stuff on your iPhone. So when you're driving, you have to pick up your iPhone if you want to move on to the next track. One more disadvantage of having the audio jack is you're not charging your device. So you have to have a separate charger, you plug it in at the bottom, and you plug the audio jack there to play it safe so you won't lose any battery. Now the third option is there are car stereos with direct USB plugs. Okay, so you can get your iPhone connector, the normal iPhone jack at the bottom, and plug it in to a USB port of the car stereo, and what happens is you can now listen, like you can have the benefits of having a direct connection of the audio jack, and you can now charge at the same time. But the disadvantage is what happens with car stereos that just load up by a USB is it just reads off everything. So if you have 1,000 songs, if you're looking for the 99th song, then you have to scroll down. you can't browse through the folders that you normally have, like playlists. All right, so now we move on to the fourth connection. This is the most ideal type of connection that I recommend here on Tech Island to everyone watching. It's either you buy a car stereo that has this built in, or you buy a Sonata which has built-in system for the iPhone or iDevice already. So check this out. Down here, as you can see, it has a pop cap you can pop up that says auxiliary USB and iPod. When you open that up, you can see that you can, if you don't have an iPhone, you can actually plug in your own player, which was connection number 2 that I just mentioned earlier. You can just connect the whatever MP3 player you have, you can plug the headphone jack all the way here, right? But with this iPhone, it comes with this cable, you see. Now when you plug this in, and let me plug in my iPhone, and again, this is the iPhone 4. All right, let me lower down the volume a bit because we were testing this earlier. Okay, now let me show you what's great about this is, as you can see now on the screen, on the LED screen here on top, the beautiful blue screen here on top, if you want to choose between playlist, artists, albums, genres, you don't have to operate your iPhone on the go. You can operate it from your simple console on your car. So if you, for example, we choose playlist, and then you press this button, enter. Now I have all the albums that I have. Now the nice thing is you can also operate the car stereo from within. For example, you're alone and you don't want to keep on pressing your fingers over at this side. You can operate the volume from here actually, and you can choose the next tracks, moving on to the next songs over here. And you can also change the mode of the settings that you have. You want to change it to the, right now we're on the iPhone, right? You can switch it to the radio and you can switch it to the FM1, FM2, AM, and back to the iPod. The coolness about the iPod being plugged in, ready there, doesn't bother you. It's charging, again, it's charging, and you can take calls from within the car, okay? So that's another amazing thing about this. So guys, did I just blow your mind away? Check it out. So I got to sit in the new Hyundai Sonata, drive it, and finally learn what makes this car top of its kind. Amazing how much modern technology can take us to different heights and enhance our whole driving experience. Well, I'm sure Hyundai will not stop at anything to bring you only the best and the most innovative, not to mention safety as top priority in all the cars they will bring to us in the future. But this isn't the end. Stay put, because we still got a lot more of Tech Island coming up next. Thanks for joining me, your host, Ryan Yu. Only Tech Island will keep you updated with the news from the modern world of technology as it grows faster and more innovative each day. See ya!
Tech Island Season 4 is presented to you by Hyundai, ClipTech, co-presented to you by B resorts, folded and hung, and shakies.
The Hyundai plant in Montgomery, Alabama is one of the most technologically advanced factories in the world. But it's having every one of our team members in charge of quality that makes it feel like the new Sonata is built by hand. Introducing the all-new Sonata from Hyundai.